All right, for the last portion of this, we have number 3. A charity organization plans to allocate $1.2 million in donations to 5 different causes: Braille books for the blind, buses for the physically challenged, day camps for the hearing impaired, medical supplies for flood victims, and college scholarships for children of U.S. veterans. So letter A asks if the organization allocates 15% of the donations to purchasing Braille books and 25% to purchasing medical supplies, how much money is left for the other 3 causes? So what we can do, there's actually a couple different ways to do this, but what we can do is add these two together. So 15% plus 25%, which is 40%. And then you can take the 1.2 million, which can be written as 1, 2, okay, so here's thousands, hundred thousands is at the 2, 1 million. So 1,200,000 is 1.2 million. Okay, so I'm going to take that and multiply it times my 40%, which I changed to a decimal as 0.4, and that equals 700. Sorry. 1.2 million times 0.4 is 480,000. Okay, then I'm going to take 1.2 million and then subtract 480,000, which gives me 720,000. Okay, so that's how much money they have left to donate to the other 3 causes. Okay, so again, I added the percentages together, which is 40%. I multiplied that times 1.2 million, which gave me 480, and because it's a discount, I'm taking away that money from the original amount. So 1.2 million minus the 480,000 equals the 720,000. Okay. The last thing for letter B, it asks me to organize, the organization is trying to decide how to allocate the remaining donations to the remaining 3 causes. They want to give each cause at least 10%, and they would like to allocate the largest percent of all donations to the day camps for the hearing impaired, create a visual display to represent an option for how the charity can allocate the money. So what I did was, here are my 3 camps that are left, or 3 causes that are left: the buses, the day camp, and the college scholarships. So the first thing I want to do is, they spent 40% of the money already. So 100% minus 40% is 60%. So they have 60% of the money left that they still can spend. Okay, so we're talking about percents here, not actual dollar amounts. So the first thing that I can do, I know that I'm going to spend money in each of these, so I'm going to start with 10%. Okay, so this way at least everyone gets 10% of the money. They said that most they want to do is in the day camp right here. Okay, so there are a bunch of different ways to do this. This is just one option. Okay, so when I do this, I can say, all right, well, I'm going to give day camp another 10%, and then I'm going to give the buses 5%, and the college scholarships another 5%. Okay, so this is 10, 20, 30, 35, 45, 50, and I still have another 10% that I can give. I'm going to give that to the day camp as well. Okay, so this means this is a total of 15%, this is a total of 30%, and then this is a total of 15%. Again, you don't have to do it that way. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. You could do a bunch of different other ways to do this, as long as they each all get at least 10%, because that's what it asked for in the problem. Each cause is at least 10% right there. Okay, so that's why I started with the 10% for each of these. But I could have just said, that's it, the buses and the college scholarships each only get 10%, and everything else goes to the day camp. I could have changed it up and done 7.5 or whatever you want to do. Okay, so that is the end of the extended response.